Trrc. I hope you all had a good and a restful weekend. Imam, you have the floor for prayers, please.
Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Arrahmanir rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين ربنا أتمم لنا نورنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار ربنا آتنا ما وعدتنا على رسلك ولا تخزنا يوم القيامة إنك لا تخلف الميعاد ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين.
Ameen. Shukran, Imam Jallo. Bishop, you have the floor, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Lord God of mercy, of grace, and of love, and of peace, we continue to bring this land before you, and we bring the current situation before your throne of grace. We do ask that you will grant that there will be peace throughout the land, from Banjul to Koina. We pray, Lord, that you will grant the people in this nation to exercise patience. And we continue to give the Trrc before you as we continue with our sittings. We ask that all who will testify here will speak the truth, and you'll grant the commission the discerning spirit to be able to discern between truth and falsehood. And we recognize that at the end of the day, you are the judge of all humankind. Whatever is done, it is you who will reward. You will reward the good, and you will equally reward the evil. This we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Imam Bishop. Council, I believe we are continuing with our theme on suppression of religious freedom and or harassment of religious leaders. If that is the case, and if you are ready with this morning's witness, let's proceed. But please confirm.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, commissioners, and members of the audience. That is indeed the case. We're proceeding or continuing with attacks on religious freedoms, and the witness is here, and Sagar Thomas Jahate would lead that witness. Over to you, Sagar.
Thank you, Esa, and good morning, Commissioner, and good morning, Chairman, good morning, Commissioners and members of the audience. We are ready to proceed with the next witness. Mr. Usher, kindly get the witness. Thank you. And interpreters, can you please note that the witness is speaking in the Mandinka language?
I, Imam Haiba Hydara,
Nte almamo Imam Haiba Hydara.
Nte Imam Haiba Hydara.
do swear that
Benkalilako.
Benkalilako.
I'll speak the truth,
Beto nyale fola.
Beto nyale fola.
the whole truth,
Tonya damma.
Tonya damma.
and nothing but the truth.
Ndunte fem fola jang mem manke tonyati.
Nte fem fola jang mim manke tonyati.
So help me God.
Koto alama aleyendema.
Alama ala infasa.
Good morning, Imam.
Akoy sama Imam.
Allah khairalale.
I slept well.
Can you repeat that, please? I didn't hear that.
I slept well.
Very good. So are you ready to testify before the commission this morning?
Akoy foi paretale ka seriaro ke commission nyati lung labiso manda.
Ade.
Yes.
I hope you had a good breakfast too.
Akaya mira yeda sama kendo fanankele.
Ngadone nelede.
I tasted some.
Very well. We would like to welcome you today
Mbelafila ke bismillah ndi jambi.
and thank you for agreeing to give your testimony.
Bitung inumbara isonta purkana seriaro la jang.
Bismillah. Fanan natan danku wakilirole.
I also came to answer to that call.
And I have already introduced myself to you, but my name is Sagar.
Bitung namfam foele bari bitung hanim bimbe sela kanto musagar leti.
And I will be the counsel questioning you this morning on behalf of the commissioners.
Ndelam consulti wala lawyer membe inyinin kala bi ila seriaro kono commissioner lutoyala.
During your pre-hearing meeting yesterday, we already went through the rules and regulations that we have here at the TRRC.
Janimbe ngoye ke nda manglu kakacha menke kunu ngaw kacha kele sartol nin tarambulol mu menuti TRRC la bundala jang.
So there is really no need to repeat them again.
Akota amira fo aman sinyin to purka saywul kankotake.
However, I would urge you just to keep them in mind as you go through your testimony.
Akobaro nyawnyanding abafule isi hakilo tuwoluto isi bule imela miraro kono na sedeyaro wuche okono.
I would ask you just to assume a comfortable seating position and just to draw the microphone closer to you.
Ako isi nyama mente batandila iya daha ye ni ji ye microphone katandi puru nyinkamala ibe memem fola si senea.
So that you don't strain yourself whilst you're talking.
Nyinkamala ikana bata mamangola nibe diamola.
As I guide you through your testimony, we will cover the following topics.
Ako bitung atelebe tambile inyato nyininkarola karola ila sede yaro kono ako bitung aladiamo be falna lumenu mala.
We will first of all go through some background information.
Ako follow mbe follow le ite fongola kibaro le la jumale mu itati.
We will go through your educational history, your work experience.
Mbe dunna ila tariko kono ila karango londo kabra follow la fala bandula wokola nsina lung e fongola ku kotangulu kono menu bulata londo nin karango noma.
Just so that the commissioners and members of the audience will have a sense of who you are as a person. We will then cover your arrest and detention. At the National Intelligence Agency headquarters in Banjul. The Banjul Police Headquarters. The Police Intervention Unit Headquarters also in Kanifing. PIU Police Intervention Unit la Korda ba membe Kanifing. And finally, your detention at Janjangbure prisons in Makati. Anim fanan sita labang samba kate isindi Janjangbure kasola Janjangbure sate odo. We will also want you to tell us how you eventually got released. And whether anything happened to you thereafter. And the overall impact this had on you and your family. The commissioners will then have an opportunity to ask you any questions they may want. And then we will conclude by having you tell us a few remarks you may have. Are you prepared to start?
Ade.
Yes.
What are your full names?
Tomu Haiba Hydara.
My name is Haiba Hydara.
Do you have any titles that you are referred to?
Kabirin nata almameya damuta lafa kankafo Imam Haiba Hydara.
When I became an Imam, the title of Imam was added there, and I was called Imam Haiba Hydara.
And what is your current address?
Mbesirim Brikama Nyambai.
I'm staying at Brikama Nyambai.
Where were you born?
Ewuluta Badibu Yalal Tankonjala.
I was born in Badibu, Yagal, Tankal.
Yalal Tankonjala.
Thank you very much. I guess I'm not the only one who had difficulty interpreting that word, so that's why I left it up to you guys. And when were you born?
February Tilmuang Animfula 97.
22nd of February 1997. Iko Sanjuma?
97.
97.
Ah.
Ahani iwuluta lungume 97 wo mamme ko beje
1997.
Do you have a copy of your ID card?
Iwuluta lungume.
Ah?
Akoy iwuluta lungume wota keno la 1997 ko.
1970.
Aha. 1970.
Imam, do you have a copy of your ID card on you?
Akoy la ID card fabe balajande.
Ah, bembulle.
Yes, it is with me.
And we just have a look at it. I think that will give us some guidance on your age.
Ako dukare sem mako nga jube bang obe na londo la fala le la koto.
Ajibeba.
It says that your date of birth is the 22nd of February, 1970. Thank you very much, Imam.
February 1970.
You already told us that you are an Imam. Is that correct?
Yes. That is what I am, up till date.
And at what particular mosque?
Banjul Kuluntila Jidula.
At the Banjul International Airport.
Do you have any other work that you do currently?
Yanninka ke almamoti mu teacher letinu Arabic teacher Islamic Institute alaji bandin dramela karamum be birkama andu hanisa wa fanambe onle.
Before I became an imam, I was an Islamic teacher at Al-Haji Bandin Drames Islamic School in Brikama.
And I'm still on the job.
And you're still teaching there, is that correct?
Yes.
And can you tell us what your educational background is?
Ako faisa fono nye ila karangoto ila makamu karangola londo la karola ye tu kunjumanyo lesoto.
Karango nga kumase ngulu fale bulu wale mbulo safe nga alqurano karawo wale bulu fonga bang.
I started from my father. He taught me and I learned from him until I completed my Quranic schooling.
Can you tell us what your father's name was?
Afonyeng ifama to mumunetinum.
Fama tomu Abdul Qadir Hydara.
My father's name was Abdul Qadir Hydara.
And what did you learn from him?
Yemune karangate bulu.
Al-Qur'ana kuluba ngole kara.
The original Quran, that's what I learned from him.
And how long did you spend under him learning the Quran?
Ye sanji jelle kabulo kono al-Qur'ano karangola menkata nying al-Qur'ana kuluba nyindi.
Be sanji tansile.
It's up to 10 years.
And tell us more about your education. Did you do anything else after that?
Ako hanembe continue ila londo la karole ya fonye brio bang yo tukmu bang foina tenten karango la le hanibi bang.
Hade anatanki dulale to purngata kitabolu fasari ke karang mimbe ko nying sariyan kitabolu wala mu nyomiti mori bambije ka fae Sheikh Al-Haji Mamma Jallo ala sate to mu ker mamati ayenki wala to.
Yeah, after completing the Quran with my father, he sent me to Nyomi, Ker Mamma. There was a big scholar called Cherno Mamma Jallo, so that I can go and do more on the Sharia, the Sharia law, and look at other books concerning the Islamic religion, including the Sharia. That's where I learned the Sharia at Ker Cherno Mamma in the hands of Cherno Al-Haji Cherno Mamma Jallo.
And how many years of education did you receive from him?
Yes, Sanji jelle karango ke obuloko no.
Sanji lulu nyonke obulle.
I spent 5 years there.
Sanji warawula.
Yes, I spent 7 years there.
And after you finished from Sering Mama, where did you go to next?
Biribata Sering Mama ya itata mintola kotake.
Kabirimbota Mama ya otumolo nata join Brikama Islamic Institute Alaji Bandin Dramela Karamot.
After I left Kermama, that was when I came and joined the Islamic Institute at Alaji Bandin Drames.
And that is where you're currently working right now, is that correct?
Alung hanimbi ibe karandiro la woleto wolembang.
Ade, behold.
Yes, that's where I am.
And can you tell us what kind of education you received there, and at what point did you start, and at what point did you end?
Ako safo nyambitung wairi kuja male kitabu la ni sariyangul yolu befo sayin yemu nimmul le karang nying alfa babulu Cherno Mama Jallo ya follow tim tukunjumal to fo itata bang tukunjumal to jannena Brikama.
Otumo ning al-Qur'ano banta karan ni tata karantalu to e ka sariyan kitabol da kuma se kitabo mine ka fole al-Akhdariyu. In
those days, if you complete the Quran, the main original Quran, you have to go and start reading the Sharia law, and you start with a Sharia book called
Al-Akhdari.
Lakhdari. That's the first book you have to deal with in the Sharia.
Yana Ashmawi.
Then you go to another book called Asmawi.
Yana Muqaddimatu.
Then you go to another book called Muqaddimatu.
Yana Risala.
Then you come to Risala.
Yana Lawal.
Then you come to Lawal.
Walla musariyan kitabu baltimilka karan nun karantalitu.
These are the big original books of the Sharia law, which you learn from these schools, Islamic schools.
And apart from your Islamic education, did you receive any other type of education whilst you were at the Islamic Institute?
ako ila islam londo kola foye londi do fanan karanne bay be islam karam la tumo menna
wato minna mbe bandina karamoto ate alka arabic ning angale beleta baydin tical bi yemil kamol karandi angale kan fanan.
Yes, whilst I was at the Banindram Institute, that Islamic Institute, what we do there is you do both Arabic and English, because there are teachers at that school whose job is to teach other teachers the English language.
And apart from English, did you learn other subjects?
Ako angale kan ko la foy kudo fanan karanjela ba.
Hani.
No.
Can you give us a brief rundown of your work experience as an imam? When did you start? What positions did you hold, not only as an imam, but as a religious leader in the Gambia?
Ako bitum afonyeng ye palaso lumenu ma bring ye almamiya damuta hana manke almamiya damandi fodo ye palaso dolu fanalu sotonne aning idunta kolu menu kono ye ka kolu menu tamandi do kola karola Gambia banko kanjang almamiya nyin kola.
Before I became an imam, the works that it found me doing, it did not stop me doing those. Because at that time I was teaching, and becoming an imam did not stop me from doing that. I also host gamos. It did not also stop me from doing that. I host conferences also. It did not stop me from doing that.
Well, during the Ramadan, I have to do the recitations of the Quran and translate it throughout the Ramadan until the end of the Ramadan. I do that every year, and I'm still doing it.
And at what forum do you do that?
Akweka Al-Quran fasaro ke mintole mamunta misal kamela jamang tulomba mfo mintolem.
Hani jannimbi tanna jamang oto wotumo nibe dunna birkama sate kono e botanan sera kunda ma fangola.
No, before I go into the mosque, in those days, if you came from the Serekundai end, heading up to Brikama,
ifutata sila fato to mi alonko niye marala taikata jara somale Brikama lamfe.
When you get to the junction, whereby if you take the left turn, you head towards Jarasoma.
But
then when you take a right turn, you go inside of Brikama town. For ease of description of the location, that is where Jar Oil is now located. There was a mosque there. That was where I used to recite and interpret the Quran. Before I went to the airport to become an imam there. But up till date, that is still going on. It has not stopped. Every Ramadan, I do it.
And before you became imam at the airport, were you an imam in any other mosque in the Gambia?
Ako janni be kala almamoti kuluntula jirulato foy almame ya follow dula dole to follow bang.
Ani.
No.
And apart from the Islamic conferences and gamas that you would normally preach at, did you participate in any activities within the community?
Ako almame ya aning nying Islamic conference ol ning gamolu menu ikeketeng folu kola jama molu kono signolu kono foy ka kudol fanal tamandi jele bang.
Yes, our work is quite wide. Even the mosque that is close to my house in Brikama, the 7 p.m. towards the 8 p.m. prayer time, we used to hold discussions there. When there are naming ceremonies, we also have discussions. And when also there are marriage ceremonies, we also have discussions. All of those are part of my duties.
And at any point, were you appointed to any particular position?
Akufo wati sotontale bang ye palaso chika memu palas doku palaso ya chika ya dila men ningulu be fatata.
Kabrimbe Airport.
When I was at the airport,
Hakilo Bakang.
I can recall
2002.
In 2002,
Yang appointed kanke guide oti.
I was appointed as a guide.
Sawosan hijil kata Makkah.
Every year, I used to travel with the people going for the Hajj.
And untelemu deputy chief guide tinu.
And I was the deputy chief guide then.
GIA.
At the GIA.
More financial.
I also had that.
It was the GIA who appointed you as Hajj guide, is that correct?
Amunta GIA le tombon kekeo Hajj guide tifolemba.
Hade.
Yes.
And can you tell us what that role entailed?
Foisa fono nyewudo ko akamunni munekije.
Walam nyinti kata hijilali makoi Makkah.
This is to say that to go and assist the people, the pilgrims in Mecca.
Wakamala ntening flight follow le kata mili follow kata ntening wole kata.
Therefore, I used to travel with those that went with the first flight.
Ninta futata Makkah.
When I arrived at Makkah,
kuluwo kulunjita.
Each plane that touched down.
We hijilalu nteleko samba Kaaba kono.
Those pilgrims, I am the one who usually took them to the Kaaba.
Puruyela tawafoke.
So that they could perform their tawaf.
Aning ning misali fe lafta fenna.
And also, for instance, if they wanted something
marseto
at the market,
kodi falingo
to change their monies,
bari tol man kango moy
because they don't speak the language,
ntola ke makoy puruka o kwekeye.
I am the one who usually assisted them to transact those, to make those transactions. If someone also gets lost, we are the ones that will take it upon ourselves to look for the person until we get the individual to where they left from. And also the prayers, the statements and that are made during the prayers, we are the ones that used to say those and they will recite after us. All those are the works of the pilgrimage.
And before you actually left for Mecca, did you have any role, did you perform any role here in the Gambia with the pilgrims before you left?
Akomisal kama ning hijito ta sita jannali be bula jankata hijola fo ka kulo le tamandi o hiji kol to bang jannali be wulila.
Yes.
Nka hijilali bendi le janni bita.
We used to gather the pilgrims before we left with them.
Nge karandi.
We teach them
hijo Kenya
about the affairs of a pilgrimage
jannimbe dunna kono
before we get into it.
And
also the laws that are there.
So we
also showed them those to them. The way the tawaf is also done. Safa and Marwa. How you tie your wrapper. How you also throw the stone at Jamra. We tell them all of those here before we left. The work starts from here.
And no doubt this is a big religious event for Muslims here in the Gambia. How many pilgrims would you normally get each year?
Ako, ayalon ko, jande Gambia hijilal menuka bojang jama abukake bunda kelindi bari atella karola alka hijilal mo jeli yirko men sambanyola foisa afono a yirko nangamo bekanya na memma.
Nteba kono wato minna man sailom bari nteba kono wato minna mba doku wala watumo GIA damale kamolu samba.
The time that I was there, I'm not talking about now, but when I was there at that time, it was the GIA that used to transport pilgrims down there.
And
our people, they were not less than 1,500 at the time.
Were you a member of any religious organization as well during the time that you were imam and religious leader?
Supreme Islamic Council.
Yes, I was a member of the Supreme Islamic Council.
And who was the president then when you were a member?
Alhaji Bandin Drame.
That was Alhaji Bandin Drame.
And what year was this?
O ma sangoma manghakilo ma mano betembo minto tensai.
That one I cannot recall the year at this moment.
And can you tell us how you became a member of the Supreme Islamic Council?
Supreme Islamic Council kafudingoti nyadile.
Supreme Islamic Council nim president osita.
Supreme Islamic Council, when a president is elected,
executive member tale.
He will also select executive members.
Wakola.
After that,
ikana mo talulu fanan tombong.
They will select another 50 individuals.
Wolfana ke member ti council okono.
So that those also become members of the council.
Nte benta wo tombondiro le fe o mo talulu tombong.
I was a part of the 50 who were selected
to
become members.
And what is the role of the general membership of the Supreme Islamic Council as opposed to the executive membership?
Ako Supreme Islamic Council ila lodula wala ila duko famu muneti ko nyaton kolu fana la lodula mumenti Supreme Islamic Council kafo nyinkon.
Itolu itomonda dalilo minkama.
The reason why they were selected,
dalilo femba mumunti.
The main job for that position is
so that Muslims speak with one voice. Let them not have disagreements inside their places of prayer. This was also within that we pray together when the time comes, when fasting also comes, we fast together. Let Muslims not have disagreements. This is to say that the Supreme Islamic Council would become an umbrella under which every Muslim would be. The use of an umbrella, we all know, is two reasons. That is to say that let the sun not burn you. And when it is during the rain season, so that you don't get wet. I think this was the reason why it was set up.
So you were talking about the functions really of the Supreme Islamic Council, and I believe in summary what you're saying is that it was to promote unity within the Muslims in the country.
Amunta ibe Supreme Islamic Council la lodula mem fo kanteng wala nyinti ko ka kata ka kambe kidimande ka yiruwande aninka bambande Gambia banko ka ngamira wolem.
Hade.
Yes.
Was there any difference at all in your role as a member of the council and the role of the executive members?
Ako ni ka council dingoti Supreme Islamic Council aning kake kuntron koti Supreme Islamic bundala fatel la nyi lodulalo atel kamentama aniwo kuntron kolu kamentama fo al lodulal fatatale bang
hako.
Yes.
Wadon la doku femba
yes, the chief executive, yes.
The main responsibility of the executive that is to say that if something happens or an emergency or if there is something that comes from outside for the country or something happen on the side of the government or if something comes from the outside to the council, they are the ones that used to handle that. And they will decide what ought to be done with that. After that, we will then get to know what is happening. I can give you an example. When they say during the month of Ramadan, let's go and greet the president, these 50 individuals, all of them never go.
bari min be kunton kayala
But those that are in the executive,
minen mu kuwo kunu kumbaluti
those that are the bigger heads,
walla kata
those are the ones that go.
o musalo dolete.
That is one example.
Thank you very much for that. Did you have any relationship with the ex-president Yahya Jammeh at any point during your career?
Akoila lo ko kono. Yahya Jammeh membe president yala nun jang. Focus on the mental tali tema nun wo wuce kono bang.
Namanan sila de malo.
Yes, before he became a president, I didn't know him.
But
I came to know that after he sat down and became president,
State House.
They said they wanted to do a prayer called Kitimo at the State House.
1994.
In 1994.
Imam Sidia Sise yen call.
I was called by Imam Sidia Sise.
Akonye kitimo nyantakela mansakela kordato.
And said to me that this prayer was to take place at the State House.
Bari ngete tombo ibekela kawandila follow tije manika kawala.
But we have selected you to be the first preacher there in the Mandinka language.
Katula kawando kadia moli.
Because your preaching is always highly appreciated by people.
Nkai bismillah.
I said to him, fine.
That
was the first time going there.
And who was this Imam, Sidia Sise?
Sidia Sise, Alma Neman Kafarka, Bantale.
Sidia Sise, may God have mercy on him, he is late.
Barafanamu, Deputy Imam Odoleti, Milka Salindro Kanun State House.
But he was also one of the deputy imams that led prayers at the State House.
I know that you've said your preaching was quite popular within the community, and that's why you were selected. Can you tell us of any other reasons why you were selected for such an important role?
Ako alonko ko ya fanya min ila kawando kadi ya moliye ni kawando ke ako mudalilo tibare abela flanyim fana lon na folum kudo fana bijele men sake men sila fa dalilo kan me yakendi ye tombon kawo lodula dila.
I believe that the night of Laylatul Qadr is one of the most important nights in Islam. Is that correct?
Akaya lonko katu Laylatul Qadri asuto kitimo suto musuto kuma baleti mislimoli.
And for you to be chosen to do that task, not only at any mosque, but at the State House Mosque, you must have been very influential during those days. Can you tell us, why you were selected?
Akokadu. Lungu membe bunyari ngonya ko kiti mulungu ako woto yenete tombong andum karana lonna jamale bi jambari yenete tombong pour que kafu muluma menbe kawando kala wodin kirato ako woto wo ko bunya balete ako bitum fo kube glari nga komale de labijele bang iseme yitandi nonna me yo sab
nyen dalila bije ku fulalem.
If there is a reason, then is two issues.
First
of all, I speak many of the local languages. Secondly, I don't intimidate anyone with my preachings.
How many languages do you speak?
The language that I speak now, I know it. One of two, I speak it and I understand it. Fula two, I speak it and I understand it. Arabic language, I speak it and I understand it. English, even though I'm not very fluent, but I understand it and I am suspicious when one speaks. By the grace of God, these are clear to me.
And you've already promised that you will speak another language during the course of your testimony today. Is that okay?
That still stands if time will permit.
Thank you. We will appreciate that. Please go on and explain.
What?
You were explaining why you were chosen for this special task by Jame.
That is what I said. I said Sidia Sise knew me because we used to meet during Gamos. We meet in conferences.
We meet at several inaugurations of mosques, new mosques. Even before becoming an imam, I used to inaugurate new mosques. Yeah, because the reason they look at is that I am also a sheriff. Because of that respect and that standing in the community, they give me tasks like inaugurating new mosques.
And what is the significance of you being a sheriff?
To be a sheriff, the significance of it is that what a lot of people learned, especially Islamic scholars, is that the sheriffs are direct descendants of the Prophet. And this was in fact stated, this is stated inside the Quran itself.
Ako innama yuridu Allahu li yudhhiba ankum rijza ahlal bayt. Niyamoy ahlal bayt do al-Quran ko mukila na dimballet.
If you hear ahlal bayt in the Quran, that means the immediate family of the Prophet.
Wo bungo ala fangole yolo.
That house was built by Allah himself.
Wala na mulki bunya.
This is why people accord a high level of respect to
the
the second reason.
Kila ya marodi katebe bola janne.
The Prophet gave instructions that he will live here.
But that
I left 3 things here which I want you to hold on dearly for me.
Kitab Allahi al-Qur'an.
God's holy book, the Quran.
Wa sunnati aninna taransilo.
The Sunnah and also my ways.
Wa itrati aninna dimbayaru.
And my family.
Akokoten alisal dingol karandi fen sabale yewol kanu.
And also he said, teach your children 3 things that they must love.
Ye ala kanu.
That they love God.
Yente kanu.
They love me.
Yendingol kanu.
And love my children.
Dalilo do.
The other reason,
kila batata bake.
The Prophet suffered a lot.
Janna benyin dino sambalana.
Before he brought this religion.
Par kabriyata.
But when they took it,
they had an
agreement and said, let us go to the Prophet and ask him so that we could trouble him, so that we could compensate him, as the Wolof would say, to soothe his heart. He said, but before they arrived, God sent Angel Gabriel to the Prophet. He said to him, when they come and ask you what you shall do for them, which will make you happy, I will give you a reply which you must reply them.
ولم لا أسألكم عليه أجرا إلا المودة في القربى ملا في عليان جو فنجا.
That is, I do not want you to reward me with anything here.
نالبي كوكلا من بنت جيتو سميان دام باي خول.
If anything that you are to do which will soothe me,
alindingolu kanunye nintija.
Love my children in my absence.
Walana alfale sirifolu bunya ye kanu.
This is why the elders show respect to the sheriffs and they also show them love. This is it.
Thank you very much. And Mr. Interpreter, it soothed me. It's pleased me rather than soothed me.
Counsel.
Thank you. And Imam, you've already said that as direct descendants of the Prophet, you were entrusted with carrying on his teachings.
Ako amunta wairi bota jonyima la lasilo le kono amunta wala na fanang ibe continue kan ila karandirola.
Kato ayola ako buistu mualliman kila ako buistu mualliman yente kina mpurunga na molle karandi oto momo bota bale nyanta karandiro kala.
Yes, because the Prophet said, I was sent to teach people, so that anyone who is directly descended from him, you must also be teaching people.
Surwal ko don sabay mo gen nga don no sabay de. Don sabay mo gen nga don no sabay.
The Wolof said to follow in your father's footsteps and inherit from him is better than wala bang mumuneti.
Don sabay. Mo gen nga don no sabay.
Wala ye ifama keta. Wala fisiata bitu ila bang de mo le kotolo.
It means, Mr. Chair, being like your father is better than inheriting your father.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Esa, for that translation. And Imam, the sheriffs in the Gambia, where did they originate from?
Sirifolu ila chosano bota daming milbe Gambia wole mu murtani banko kandi.
The history of the sheriff who are resident in the Gambia is from Mauritania.
Let's just go back and continue with the relationship you had with Jammeh and what kind of work you did for him at State House. You've already mentioned the Gamas. Was there any other thing that you did?
Ka gamol men ka State House ani dina ku ko tangul men ke ta mandije folu be ko la ku do fanan so don tale kamen lo ko kay bang
Jammeh abama de janning mbe talatea abama anka kitimo ke wolenu.
Before I went to Jammeh, I used to do kitimos for Jammeh's mother.
Otumo sukula la babje kafa al Hasana Jata jolale mu wale kan sambaje.
At that time there was a big religious singer called Al Hassan Jata who usually comes for me to accompany him to Jammeh's mother during the kitim.
Ando ayen samba kanilai fanansinya jama purkata gamo kije.
And he took me to Kanilai on many occasions to hold gamos there.
Ko kelenu.
I used to do that before.
And can you tell us who Jammeh's mother was?
The
name that we know her by is Asombi Bojang.
And where was she living at that point?
At that time when I used to do kitimo for her, she was in Bakau.
And can you remember the year 2005?
2005 sangola lebang.
Yes, my mind can recall that.
Around the month of January.
Amunta January karo ma fangola.
Ole fang.
Yes.
That is it.
Did anything happen?
Ako foku ketale otembo bang.
Ubale ketale otembo.
A big thing happened that time.
During that time, what kind of work were you doing?
At that time, I was an imam at the airport.
Islamic Institute Birkama.
At that same time, I was also teaching at the Islamic Institute in Birkama. During that same time, I was also a Hajj guide with the GIA. That was not the same with the conferences and the gamos.
Please tell us what happened after you were appointed Hajj guide in 2005. You've already told us that you had been appointed Hajj guide before, so this was not the first time. But tell us what happened in 2005.
Ako ya fonye mune kita 2005. Amunta yeta Hajj guide dia la janniwo. Bari mune kita nung janni ibe tala si usinya fulanjao.
What happened was that I was recruited after.
Saying tale tuta.
Now what was left was just to travel.
Bari hakilo Obama o sango visa ku kole ata back.
But I can recall at that year, acquiring a visa was very difficult.
Were you appointed by the GIA, as in just like the previous occasions?
Yes, they were the ones.
Do you have a copy of your appointment letter with you?
Yes.
Can we please have it? Thank you.
Honey, hey, bako. Honey, pause something. Kaiti jango biye. Wala ma. Ani on. Wala ma.
No, that's not the document.
Is it the document?
This is the order from the court.
Nimu order alti la kiti bundala.
Interview.
I came with it, and the first time I came here when I was being interviewed by Job. If I have not forgotten, I had left it with Job.
Thank you very much. We will sort that out later. Thank you. We will arrange for it to be sent to the commissioners afterwards. Yeah, you were just telling us about your preparations for the Hajj and also doing your roles as Hajj guide. Just continue and tell us what you did and what happened.
Anim fanang guide hiji guide wo fanang alla kulu nata nyadi le anim mune nata ke obe kola
wotumo parendiro ketale bare ko ngam fo wosango visalu tardetale.
During that time all the preparations took place, but like I told you, that year acquiring visas was very difficult.
Ntol mil nyanta tala follow ntol la visa le funtitale.
Those of us who had to go first, our visas came out.
And nyanta tala avion follow lela.
We were supposed to travel with the first aeroplane.
Barim fama wasao afana nyanta tala hijilale.
But my father, that year, he too had to go for a pilgrimage.
Atela visa tardeta.
His visa was delayed.
And my
intention was to go with him so that I could assist him. But his visa was delayed. His visa made it that he had to come with the second flight. I pleaded to my people.
Ta second flight to modo central of plus or ta first flight.
So that I could travel with the second plane and someone will take my place and travel with the first plane.
Inatan sowala.
And I was granted that request.
Famala visa natabo.
My father's visa eventually came out.
Teneolo nyantatala.
We were to travel on a Monday.
Ning hakilo mamba January karotil tang.
If I have not forgotten, on the 10th of January.
But they
said the flight was departing in the night. These other ones traveled on Sunday. On that Monday morning, at that time there was a CID officer working at the airport. His name was Pateba.
Anata jame oto ayaitan mos committee la kala muso uluta alafta kullio bekela tenelungo.
came to the mosque and informed the mosque committee that his wife had a baby and he wanted to do the christening ceremony on Monday. We had a discussion. We agreed that if the imam did not go, then he would himself will present himself. And that was myself. And if we were to travel, then we would select 2 individuals. Those would be present at the naming ceremony on behalf of the mosque. Monday came, and then they said the flight is in the night. I said, well, let me just go ahead and attend the naming ceremony since the flight is in the night. I left my father in the house. I also left my mother at home. I left my wife's home. I left my children and my students all at home. I went as an individual. This is the pride of a monkey pride, the head of the monkey pride. When we were going, I had my shirt on, my head cover, and my mobile phone. Where did the naming ceremony take place? At Sukuta Sabiji. In what compound?
Sambabaya.
In Sambaba's compound.
Sambaba Juma.
Which Sambaba?
Interior Minister.
He was the interior minister then.
Owato.
At the time.
And what time was this?
What did you malam?
Talantang.
10 o'clock.
And Pateba and Sambaba, what is their relationship?
Pateba and Sambaba, foi dentalebang.
What I am aware is that they were brothers.
Please go ahead.
We got to the naming ceremony. We were in the sitting room of Sambaba with the elders of Sabiji. I can recall Balamane. But what even delayed the sitting? They said that we were waiting for their main imam, Alhaji Ismaila Bey. He was the one that did not come. That day, people wanted me to preach because I used to hold programs in Sukuta as well. We were in that discussion. I had a call on my mobile phone. I picked it up. And the voice said, "Is that the Imam?" I asked, "Which Imam? There are many Imams." He said, "Imam Al Haiba." I asked, "Where?" He said, "The one that leads prayers at the airport." I said, "Yes, that one is me." He asked, "Where are you?" I said, "I am in Sukuta." Where? I said, "I am at the home of Sambaba." I asked him, "You also, who are you?" He said to me, "I am the one they call Babukar Kasama." I asked him, "Can you tell me your reason for calling?" He said, "Yes. I am the head of the NIAs at the airport." I said, "Yes, I know you personally." I asked him, "What happened?" He said to me, "I went to your home and I did not find you there, but I met your senior student, the one they call Lamin Jeju, and he told me that you went out." I asked him if he had your number, and he said yes. And he gave me your number. But the reason for calling you, they said that they needed you at our headquarters.
NIA Banjul.
At the NIA in Banjul.
Mbinakan.
I am on my way.
Bismillah mbijanne.
I said to him, fine, I'm here.
And this OCNIA at the airport, was he Babukar or Bakari Gassama?
Bakari. Babukar doka for Bakari, but Bakari kakilwal.
But the name is Bakari, that's what they usually call him, Bakari. But sometimes some people call him Babukar.
But Bakari le lota bake.
But Bakari is the well-known name.
Thank you. Tell us what happened after you put the phone down.
Telephone
Amawati si.
It didn't take long after.
I kiliro murundina.
He called again.
Konye Imam untelem.
And said to me, Imam, it's me.
Kasama. Mfele korda dabatu.
Here I am at the gate.
Ise funtinova.
Can you come out?
Nkoha.
I said yes.
Mfintita.
I went out.
Konye nate kamale.
He said to me, we have come to pick you up.
Katu malafi dindingoliena.
Because I did not want the genius to come.
Ikante embarrass.
To come here and embarrass me.
Embarrass you?
Nte.
To embarrass me.
Katu imu alfalet.
Because they didn't want to come and embarrass me because I was an elder.
Nkai bari entara bengolla de.
I said to him, but you found me in a meeting.
If
I should live like this and did not give any message, the people that I am with, they will be surprised. If you can allow me to return and announce to them, then we could live after. He said, no. You are an elder. If you return and told them, there will be a lot of commotion.
So,
just board the vehicle and let's go. I said, okay. I boarded the vehicle. We headed towards Banjul. When we got into Banjul, we did not go through the main gate of the NIA. They took me through the back door. Because usually the natives of a village would know the back door, the back ways, so they were the ones there, so they knew where to take me.
Imam, I just want to interrupt you there and ask you some follow-up questions. Why do you think they took you through the back way rather than the front gates?
What I thought is that a thief does not like a white space, and he was stealing because he was stealing a human being. That was the reason why to go through the main door was not safe. A thief likes at a hidden place. That was why I was taken through the back door.
And the way you were smuggled in, would that be also consistent with the fact that OCNIA Bakari Gassama did not also want you to inform the people at the naming ceremony about where you were going?
Ako Bakari Gassama aye kulloto dundi ilawo suwo kono nyamen kay samba o sirin kandingula kana koma silola. Ako fo asekeno wodali la kilungole ya sabu amampare nung puriye sara ila molula ini menube nung kulli dulato.
Ako katu ni sungobe sunyaro la kamin sunya boka la fifenti ya la fengo jana ba sunya la anda ben sunya ka molle kono amalla fe woli yalon ka kan sunya le ko.
Yes, because when a thief is stealing, he normally does not want the owner of the property to see what has been stolen, and because he was stealing me away from my people, he did not want me to be seen.
So is it your view that you were being kidnapped?
Amunta ila jero lo nyintiko ibe mutakang force ola kono ke kulloto samba.
Ade?
Yes.
And as you sat in the vehicle being driven from Sukuta to Banjul, what was going through your mind? Imam, you know, we all know the nature of Arabs. So perhaps you could tell us what was going through your mind or how you were feeling.
Ako, wato mebe motokono, ibe sambakan, ibe mira kanu munela. Ako kadumbe arabolu kalango lonne, andu ikatata wollale. Bari bitu ibe te sambakan tumo menna, ite kamu kulle mira nu wotembo ifango sondo mokono.
Ngami mira wala minti ko de bamba onani sise ki data. Sise e pare kunte wala ba kunna tolo.
Well, what I can say about that is, like something like a crocodile, if it becomes alone with a cat, well, the cat should be ready because they will either break his head or he'll be swollen.
Mr. Chair, can we have a better interpretation of that? Can we have a better interpretation of that for the record?
Not from me.
I think Baba may volunteer.
No. If a fox is lonely with a
Can you use your mic, please?
Bambango in this case is something that catches a chicken.
A fox.
Well, okay, it can be a fox. It can be anything because where I come from, not only foxes catch chickens. There are other things. Even sometimes wild dogs eat chickens. So that's what he said. If that becomes lonely with a chicken, then it should be ready because the head will be broken.
You understand?
Please go ahead, Imam.
Bakari ate ente jindile dorong.
Bakari just dropped me.
Amuruta.
And he returned. I was sitting on a chair.
Let's just go back, Imam, because we wanted to know what happened during the journey in the car. You've already told us how you felt about the situation. And you mentioned your phone, is that correct?
Ako, ngamuru komodo anding, bemuto kono tumomen hakilo be bori kan kulu menukang. Ako itata la hanfo yela telefono la kumofo.
Telefono ilalu ako ni emuteka telefono fale.
Yes, the telephone, according to their laws, when you are being arrested, you have to put it off.
Ngo fale.
I put it off.
And did you have any conversation with anyone whilst you were in the car before you were asked to switch it off?
Ako fani modo be kacha kane ni mosi diamule moto kono albita kan tumomen janni bafula ye telefono nyimfa.
Kabirin tata nyato nkai fonse telefono malanoba.
Yes, after we left for some time, I asked him if I could put on the telephone. He said to me, yes. But despite that short gap, those that I left behind called me. And they asked me, where are you exactly? I said to them, I am going with somebody to the house. He has come to me on a mission. After that, he told me to switch it off again. And I switched it off. But they did not know where I was going to.
And do you think the reason why he asked you to switch off your phone was because he didn't want you contacting anybody or perhaps anyone knowing about your whereabouts?
Ako fay asikeno nyintiko ni aja ko telefono fa amalla fele ni modo diamu wala amalla fi ya long e bedamen wala libita kan damen faske o daliloti ba
ngalonga ngoma tanal dro wala na ko ngamala bari mole mo ngalon ne ayelong tolle be sir nga airport aka salin koma anka akananna su ko non ka kacha ngalon o malole atna ko ngamala bari kabirin ko kuma seta dron ngajo ko akwa stop mfana ngafa.
Yes, he allowed me to switch it on. But as far as he's somebody who is to pray behind me, and there were a lot of things that we interact, so that might be the reason he allowed me to switch it on. But when this call came in, I think that's the main reason why he told me to switch it off, because he didn't want me to continue communicating with other people.
Did anything else happen to you whilst you were in the car?
No, nothing happened to me there.
So you went to the NIA through the back gate, and what happened when you got there?
This is what I said. When we arrived, Bakari just dropped me and went away. I was sitting there. No one told me whether it was black or white. Until the 2 p.m. prayers.
Can you tell us whether he just dropped you off at NIA or he actually handed you over to someone?
Ako bral futaje aye jindi lalal drong aye tutula je fodum aye la ko nying aya cika aya dum mo dolle bulu men yalon ko wolle nata tentengi tela ko wala.
Ay mol tarajele nak.
He met people there.
But he
did not tell me who they were. He just asked me to sit down, and I sat down there with those people. But those people also did not come to ask me my reason for going there. I was just sitting down, and we were looking at each other.
And up to this point, after O.C. Gassama kidnapped you, as you said, did he tell you the reason why he was taking you to the NIA headquarters?
Ako, why rislam kuona takeonya atenyin O.C. Gassama why rifaida atele muta ke samba fa ay dalila foyen ne munan na abe muta la pour ke samba NIA wala dinkirato wonya.
What he told me was that I am sent to come and pick you up. That was what he told me.
And they never told you anything either up to the point that you just mentioned, 2 p.m. What happened after 2 p.m.?
Ako bitu imalna fem foye ko ya fo nyami be siri ni nyilbe nyojube la han fo selfana selwato sita talamfula biro keta munena biro sita han munena take kotake
misiro mimbela je ntata salfana sali intele tambita mol nyato ndala mol sali ni je salfana.
The mosque that was close by, I went and held prayers there. I was the one who led the prayers there.
Kabringa salfana sali ngambandi
after the 2 p.m. prayers,
jefana molu kumata mabakele de.
There also a lot of people praised me and talked to me.
Because
the reason is a lot of them who knew me, they know that I guided many people on these Hajj pilgrimages. So in fact, that day also some were even telling me, this year also, are you going? I told them, I think I will be going. Then they said, well, this year those whom you are going to guide will have a very good Hajj. After we completed the prayers,
we came out of the mosque. I saw one vehicle standing by the gate.
Pajero.
It was a Pajero. It had tinted glasses. If you were inside, no one could see you from the outside. But it was white in color. They told me, get into this vehicle. I got into that vehicle again.
And who told you to get into the vehicle?
Those that came to take me away. But I don't know them. Because they were not putting on any uniforms. They put me inside the vehicle. We headed
Banjul police to
the Banjul police headquarters. We alighted.
How many of them were there?
There were 2.
Yes, go ahead.
When we went upstairs, where I found myself, that was in Jata Balde's office.
What Jata Balde?
Yeah, who was Jata Balde?
Jata Balde wotumo ukatele mu CID la nyaton koti.
Jata Balde, at the time they said he was the head of the CID.
In Sambola office.
They took me to his office.
Kabiri endundi.
When they took me inside,
ibe fintitale.
All of them went out.
Yenna mo fulotuje.
And left me with him alone.
Yedata.
And they closed the door behind.
Jata yelong.
Jata knew me.
Nga Jata long.
And I also know Jata.
Jata mu fulo leti.
Jata is a Fuller.
Along kunga fula ka moy.
And he knows that I speak Fuller.
Akonye maudo ko hodum.
He asked me, Maudo Kohodu?
That means, what is it? Yes, I also responded to him that, well, I am also asking you the same question. Because if you call somebody and that person comes, there are two things. Either you do something for that person or you tell the person something. This is why I am here.
He kept quiet. He said to me in full again,
is there anything that you said about this government? Or is there anything that you said about the president himself?
I responded to him.
Ada dañi cassette do halmi lamdo walla do halmi do lamu tegamo minana mona.
I told him, if you have a cassette where I said something about the government or something about the president himself, can you play the cassette so that I can listen to it?
Walla ada dañi do du winda jaltinana kam tegana in yeso am wi'a kam ko dum kalda walla ko dum badda.
Or if it is something written down, can you show me the written document and tell me this is what you said about the government or this is what you said about the president?
Walla ko neddo tumi ko wolle makko min haali walla ko min wadi on neddo haala dum o adda dum o jodo mi jodo da o haala ko waxtu hombo e ko tuma do halmi in.
Okay, if it is another person who alleged that I said something about the president or about the government, can you please bring that individual? Let him sit in front of me and repeat to me what I said about the government or what I said about the president.
He kept quiet for some time.
He
told me, this last Friday, what was your sermon? Because that day that they brought me to him was on a Monday. Then he asked me, this last Friday, what did you say in your sermon? I responded to him in Fula. I told him, I always talk about current affairs during my sermons. I told him, you know that right now we are in the period of the Hajj, the pilgrimage. I used to talk about the pilgrimage, and my sermon, what I said in the sermon is only about pilgrimage. He asked me in Fula again, didn't you talk anything about politics? I responded to him that, well, you don't know me wearing a hat concerning politics or shoes concerning politics or dresses concerning politics, or did you know me to be somebody who used to wear those things about politics? He said no. He said, you are somebody who only talks about Allah and his prophet. That's where our discussion ended.
You mentioned that Jata Balde was the head of the CID. Do you know what particular position he held?
Ako yanyum fuko Jata Balde lum CID ulla kebati. Fo ala makamu ala palaso fo yalo ne utuma eka komandi nyadile.
Well, what I knew was that he was the overall head. But I don't know what other name they gave him.
Do you know whether his title was called the Crime Management Coordinator, which is the CMC?
Ako foy signal lomba ka fatale nun crime management coordinator memmarta kukurun kolu be bonyoto na kumbengola e ka fo palaso meno tumo CMC.
Yes, I heard that there. He was also called by that title.
And after you asked him all of the questions that you just said, did he show you anything to prove these allegations he made?
Ako biri alio diamo be ke yeo kumolu be fae fo atanata fenne bonde kaitan dila ko ikode yenyin ni nyine fo.
Ani?
No.
What happened next?
We
were there.
Ala telephone okumata.
His telephone rang.
Ayata.
He picked it up.
Ani mimbe diamo la malong.
I did not know with whom he was speaking with.
Andumbuka mo yo kamimfo.
And I was not also hearing what that other person was saying.
Barinate mi nyabe tilindi nyonna.
But with him whom we are facing each other with,
mi aitandekani molebe diamola.
What proved that he was speaking with somebody.
Jabiri kilin ne bate buluna kamimfo.
He had only one response which he was making. And that one remained in my ears.
Yes, sir, boss.
And that was yes, sir, boss.
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 That
one remained in my ears.
After
a long time, he placed the telephone. After that, yes, sir, boss stopped. He said to me, go to the junior officer's office and sit there. I went out of his office. I went and sat with the juniors.
And who do you believe he was referring to by saying yes, sir, boss?
Yes, sir, boss.
No, I would not know that, but I know that it's somebody who is superior to him that he would be responding to yes, sir, boss.
Please continue and tell us what happened next.
When I went to the juniors, I sat down there for the whole day. They did not say to me anything until sunset. Those that were to go home went home. Those that were to come for the night shift came.
And who did you find in that particular office?
There were many. But those also, their leader, he was called Jawara Ture. He was also one of my companions. He was in charge of those that were seated in that office. I recognized him, but these others, I did not know them.
And what office was this?
Office
crime, serious crime, malo nyadi office olem.
Is the office? I don't know which they call serious crimes. I'm not sure.
You said you spent the whole day there. Did anything happen to you whilst you were there for the rest of the day?
They did not do anything to me, but they did not also do anything for me.
Not anything for him, but rather anything to him.
They did not do anything to him, and they did not also do anything for him.
Okay, thank you. Did they give you water to drink?
That is why I am telling you that they did not do anything to me, but they did not also do anything for me.
Did they give you any food to eat? We know this, but we need to hear it from you. It needs to come from you.
What I'm used to is that you take water after taking food. The one that does not give you food, I'm not sure will give you water.
Were you told about your rights? For example, that you had a right to a lawyer?
Ani?
No.
Did they tell you the reason why you were arrested and brought to them?
Ani mo fanam fonyi?
No, they did not tell me that as well.
Were you allowed to contact a family member?
Ani?
No.
What happened to your phone?
Ani wokai o mumune yatale?
No, that one was dumb.
Can you explain what you mean?
At that time, the telephone was in their possession.
Did they seize anything else apart from your phone?
Ani?
No.
Tell us what happened towards the end of the day.
We had our 7 p.m. prayers
Banjul police station at
the Banjul police station there. After the 7 p.m. prayers, another vehicle came and parked. That one was a pickup. It was ash color. They told me, get into this one. I got into it.
And who were the people who asked you to get into the vehicle this time around?
Those that came to pick me up, those that came with the pickup, they were the ones who came upstairs and took me.
Were they the same people who dropped you off from the NIA?
No, they were not the ones.
This is a good place to stop, Imam. Unfortunately, we don't have much time. We are up for our 30-minute break. And when we come back, we will continue. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. That's all for the witness for now until we come back.
Imam, akoiga mudin kira kendel tingalo wairi in daha wati follow sitale betun silang nintata minute tansaba daha nimruta nang insitenteng. Thank you.
Thank you, Counsel, and thank you, Imam. Imam, how large was your congregation at the mosque on Fridays at the airport?
Imam, ako ekatambi menu nyato ke salindi jumasalola airport wala sali watu onasita. Fo inolang kolu men kasali koma isiata le bang ibuitale.
Ako amanda wolda mala molka bosate bantalale kana jumo bainda airport o sansankono.
Yes, but it was not only those. People come from the town and come to the airport to pray.
Nga kala ko ye civil aviation na boso fangalo allocate jumalung wala kata molta silo kanke sambana ni jumo batale fintindi.
I am aware that civil aviation allocated a bus which goes out to collect people and bring them for the Friday prayers, after which it will take them back.
And
the people, travelers who are always on the way when Friday prayers arrive, they all come and pray behind me.
Thank you very much indeed. We will take a 30-minute break and come back at 12:05. Meeting is adjourned.